starting lineups.
Hey
from
guys,
point guard to center. This game
GB100
should
here,
be a good one.
and today
First
I am
for the
playing
Bucks.
some NBA
Brandon is out there with
2K
And
of
inside, a kinetic
14.
shot blocker rebounder out of Virginia Commonwealth,
And
Harry Sanders.
I am
Then there's
playing
Carlos Delfino, and it's Ilyasova in at the
Boston
force line. And for
Celtics.
Boston, speedy backcourt of Rondo and Bradley. And it's Kelly Olynyk out of Gonzaga,
And,
a seven-footer with
let's
inside-outside
just
offensive
play.
skills in the middle.
I just got this
What a
game like
tremendous
the other
talent,
day.
getting ready for his
It was
first
half off,
NBA appearance.
so
And there's
yeah.
Green, and it's Bass in at the
and
force line.
this is actually just my
in Larry
second
Drew's
game,
case, it was
so
a bit of an unusual situation once the season concluded.
I'm not
he was
that
in the
good.
final year of his deal. The Hawks said we'll
yeah.
interview other candidates and left him free to interview for
Lagging
other head
a
coaching
bit.
positions, and he landed in Milwaukee.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame.
but I don't know if this is gonna be too
with the
interesting,
ball.
fun for you
Bradley
guys.
dishes to Green.
Oh no!
Delfino
Oh
with the steal.
no!
Rips down the breakaway
Oh my
slam.
goodness!
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense.
But yeah, I
leading
just
to
bought
those
this
points
the other
there.
day.
That dunk, Clark, coming
And
within seconds of the
This is
steal.
my
Love the
second
way they
game,
convert from
so I'm
defense to
pretty bad.
offense.
But that's what
And
happens
I
when you
just,
get all five guys on
this
a
is my
string
first NBA 2K
defensively,
game.
ready to react and make a play.
Here is Rondo, following the bucket by the Bucks. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Yes.
Let's leave it back to Coach Drew. Of course,
Okay.
he's signing with the Bucks.
I'm playing as
That
the
was an
Boston
interesting move for him
Celtics
to go
because
from
I love
Atlanta to
Boston.
Milwaukee.
I
The Hawks were one of the better
doesn't,
defensive
right?
teams in the league last year. I think that's what the Bucks saw in Drew.
Oh my goodness,
The idea
guys!
For him to really help this team
CPU.
get the most out of its
I don't
players,
wanna see
particularly
that.
defensively.
Oh yeah,
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty
31.9
slam on the end of it.
inches
But through the teeth
off
of
the
some
ground.
pretty
How
soft D,
fantastic.
I can't help but say that.
Very
Well,
proud.
let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
So it's Boston now.
Okay.
After the
Whoa.
basket by Milwaukee. He kicks to Green. Shoots it.
Oh, Danny Green can shoot
They
his
get it back.
threes.
Here's Bass. Foul call that time.
But
on the
that
way up.
time he
That'll give him
didn't
two
do it.
chances at the free throw line
Wait,
here.
Danny Green.
You know, one thing
Is
you know
it Danny
about Bass
Green?
is that he's going to knock some people around underneath. He's
Did
very
he
strong.
trade
He's not real
from
tall,
the Spurs?
for a front court
What?
man, but he's strong and he's
Yes, he
skilled
did.
as well.
I don't know.
He'll knock down shots, but he loves getting on the offensive
I don't
glass.
know.
Oh, yeah, he'll make guys who have 4 or 5 inches on him look like a crash test dummy the way he,
Are you
the way he
serious?
throws
I got
them around. Bass
slightly
is a
early.
big guy.
Like a
He has
B+.
no problem
Come
letting
on.
you know it. And you know what? His outside shot loosens up everything inside, spacing the floor
Would
beautifully
you be
for the
quiet,
Boston Celtics.
announcer, or
And the second
not
free
announcer,
throw, good.
but you know,
Well,
like,
you know, last season
commentator.
I think
I'm
officially
the
brought the immediate championship aspirations of the Celtics to a close.
I'm the
seventh seed in
commentator,
the East,
sir.
dispatched in the first round by the Knicks. The rebuild
know.
was on in full cycle.
Now, here is Knight.
But yeah,
It's O.J. Mayo on the wing.
I'm not too good at this.
Back to Knight. Shot clock at 6.
Meh, I don't know if you guys like it, enjoy it, or whatever.
Myers, 24-second violation.
I just stuffed it in his face, just like I did the other day in the NBA.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Okay.
Rondo kicks to Olynyk. Fades. That's
Nice.
good. Olynyk's got his first points of the game. And back to the Celtics, making the playoffs, sure, but, you know, not like Steve back in 08 or 2010.
No, wait, actually,
Well, this has been
my
a
first
phenomenal
game
era,
on this,
you
I
know,
think
with
I was
KG
playing
and
against the
Pierce that
Celtics.
is now a thing of the past,
But yeah.
look, they've hoisted a championship banner very close to another.
Oh,
It's just time to
oh,
move
he
on.
put it back
That's just
in.
the way it is in the NBA. These things
Oh,
go in
man.
waves, and the Celtics
At least
now
he
in
didn't make a
rebuilding
big
mode.
deal about it, you know. Like how that guy in the Heat does, you know.
Mayo against Bradley.
Like
And
the
it's
bird,
blocked by
hawk,
Mayo.
whatever you call him. That crazy guy with the mohawk. You know
151
who I'm
left to
talking
play in the
about.
first quarter.
Anderson? Yeah,
Hits the
Anderson.
three-point
Oh,
bomb. Mayo's
yeah,
got 5
I'm
now.
probably going to lose
Wow,
this.
just a
but
tremendous
I'll
first
be
quarter
trying my
shooting the
best.
basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in. Well, I think Larry Sanders is one of the most improved players in the league, guys. I don't know where you stand.
Oh, no, that's not
You
Danny
know, he led
Green.
the league in ejections,
I didn't
too.
look at him. I just
He's
heard
got
Danny
the
Green
control
or
and
something.
manages
That's
emotions
not
a little
like
better.
Bucks leading by
Danny,
6.
that's
Earlier,
green.
Doris Burke
Some-
spoke with head coach
something
Larry
green.
Drew. And
But yeah.
what'd you find out?
I asked him which player he was most worried about, and his answer was immediate: Rajon Rondo. He
Whoa!
said Rondo's ability to take control of games with his defense and his
Okay.
playmaking make it tough to mitigate what he can do on the floor. We'll see if he has something up his sleeve.
I might cut these into
Always great
2
to hear from you,
parts
Doris.
because
Back to Sanders, who said he's taking steps to keep
I
his
can't have my
composure.
videos too
I
long because
get
it'll be
into,
like a
other
gigabyte and
players
it'll
and
take forever to
feel the wrath of officials. Those
upload
technicals
and
were
stuff.
piling up.
Well, Kevin, he's already made some nice strides in his approach to the game. Just eating right, getting to the gym.
And
early.
I actually
You know,
bought
you really have to
an
learn how to
Xbox
become a
controller, like
professional.
for
And I
my
think Sanders has
computer,
made that next step.
and
Big
I don't
group
have an
substitution
Xbox.
here for Milwaukee. Pachulia,
so
he's
I'm
checked
playing
in for
on my
Sanders. John Henson
Xbox
comes in for
controller thing.
Ilyasova. Gary Neal's checked in for
That's why it
Carlos
was so
Delfino.
cheap. It wasn't
And
like
Luke Ridnour
$30.
subbed in for O.J. Mayo.
Yeah.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, the Bucks were the last team to make it into the Eastern Conference playoffs, and part of the reason that happened was because they didn't really do well against the rest of the conference. 24 and 28 against the East.
Now, here is Humphries. He dishes it to
Oh,
Sullinger.
I like have that habit, just passing it to somebody.
And here is Ridnour. There's Neal with the 3.
What was that? Catch the
Milwaukee will
ball.
retain possession.
I thought you got into the pros for a reason.
Knight with a screen on Humphries.
Ugh.
Here's Neal. He's covered by
oh,
Rondo.
yes.
No good with the layup. Clark, as you were saying, the rest of
kind
the
of
Eastern
pass
Conference
was
got the better of the Bucks. Had they been a little tougher against some of the lesser teams in their own conference, they might not have had to deal with the heat in the first round of last year's playoffs.
Well, the Bucks tried to mix things up last year. Remember, they made the big trade at midseason, too, going for J.J. Redick and moving on from some of their young players. And I think that changed. And, of course, the coaching switch from Scott Skiles to Jim
Awesome!
Boyle lost some of their momentum. What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
He's just rolling on the floor. And he's still on the floor.
Delfino's checked in for Brandon Knight. The Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And
Oh, get
that
the
one misses.
rebound. Oh, just let him box you out.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Kicks it to Ridnour. Passes to Neal. Three-pointer. Shot is off. And so the first quarter
Move
is in
the
the books.
camera
Bucks
faster.
lead by 5.
Couldn't even
Let's
see
take a
it.
quick break now, and then it's on.
Okay, quick break. Yeah.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
Let's go.
And the Bucks with possession here, leading by 5.
Would you just let me
Ridnour
guard
against
him?
Rondo.
Oh,
Ridnour passes to Henson.
Well, for John Henson, the 14th pick of the
He didn't make it.
2012 NBA draft out of North Carolina, he really was caught in a bit of a logjam in Milwaukee. There were a lot of players at his position, the power forward spot, on their roster last season.
man,
and
that guy
kept
is
him
like
from getting
almost 7
extended
foot.
minutes.
And the first one drops. That one is no
But
good.
what,
But
you're
they get
just
it back.
letting it bounce off your. You
Pachulia dishes
okay?
to Henson.
Let's see an instant replay right there. How do I go back? Back, left trigger. Oh, left trigger. What? I don't know. What? What? I don't know. What's going on? I don't know how to do this. It won't work. Whatever. Just whatever.
Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Man,
He thought he
it
had
just
that one
bounced
clean, but
off
the
of
ref
his
saw it
head
differently.
whenever he tried to
count the
get the
Can you hear
the
the
rebound.
crowd kind of murmuring? I don't
It
think they
was
agreed
funny.
with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
What? Wait.
And let's
Oh,
look
I
at the
accidentally
sideline. We'll catch up here with
pressed
Doris Burke.
F.
Doris?
Gentlemen, for Jared Solinger.
For some reason, I keep on
Celtics last
thinking,
season, it
I'm
was
playing
great
on a
opportunity to
PS4
learn from one of the
controller.
best big men
I keep
ever
on
to play
thinking
the game,
X is
Kevin
like
Garnett. Solinger said, "You're learning every day, and as you're saying what
square.
he's saying, the game slows down tremendously." Fortunately, Jared not the type to take criticism personally, saying, "quote because I had Zach Solinger as a coach," he says, referring to his father James,
no.
who taught him the game.
Oh,
And guys,
man.
Garnett praised Solinger's incredible IQ for the game and
Don't you be
no-nonsense
pointing at the
demeanor.
crowd
He
getting
spit right in
them
with the Celtics.
involved?
Nice stuff, Doris. Thank you. Rondo kicks to Humphries.
No.
Tip.
Ah!
Ridnour with the steal.
No. I want that ball. He's like sweeping his hand across his back. What is he doing? It's like, nice
Ridnour
job,
gets a screen from
man.
Neal. He feeds it to
Trying to
Pachulia.
steal the ball.
Pass to Delfino. Henson.
Wait, what,
And the
guys?
block is good.
I wasn't
Henson's got
guarding
7 now
him.
in this quarter. And now we'll get
He
a
was saying,
perspective here on how the
"Who's
hustle
that
game
person?"
has been going for
Like,
Milwaukee.
They
TP
come out
right
in
there.
attack mode defensively, applying pressure,
Why do I
and
say
stealing the ball
TP
repeatedly.
instead of like
Well, another
teleport?
factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Because I'm a person.
And we're now about a minute and
I
a
play
half into
too
the
much.
second quarter.
You know, when you're in the
typing
East, you don't have to
TP
necessarily be an above 500 team on the road, but you got to be
What-
close to 500.
What?
We're a solid team on the road, and that's why they made the playoffs.
Neal covered
Yes.
by Lee, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Awesome. Okay, let's go. Woo.
Celtics trail by 10. And Clark, you talk about the Bucks. They went 17 and
Oh, yeah.
24 on the road last season. That might not be the most impressive mark, but it was still 7th best in the conference in terms of road wins.
Well, the East was pretty weak. We know that.
Oh!
Making the
I think I
playoffs at
held
all
it for
was
too long.
The perfect example of how weak
Held
the
the
East
button.
was. But look, they can get better. They've got some young talent. They've got some things to be excited about. And one is the play of John Henson, the second-year man from North Carolina.
And Neal
What
kicks
was
to Delfino.
that?
And out of bounds as the
Did I
Celtics
just learn
gain
a new
possession.
move in this?
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball.
I didn't know
with a
you
sloppy
used your
pass.
right analog stick at all. Do you? I'm gonna see. Hold on.
And here in the second quarter of action.
Oh,
with a
he
hit
like
under 2.5
spins and
minutes played
stuff.
so
Oh,
far.
okay.
The drive by Rondo.
He's just spinning his
It's good,
wheel.
and he tripped
Oh,
the tap on the shot.
that was so stupid. He fouled like on the ground, and then he jumped and tried to get.
Plays like you often think of the Celtics. I mean, they like to slow it up.
I
They'll
kind of
play hard
hate it
game,
whenever
take
people
their
do
fouls
that,
when
but
they can.
in this
Still,
one, it's just funny.
The Celtics last year were just average when it came to playing the rest of the conference.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Pachulia. And Rondo, no good on that one. Well, and back to the Celtics, even as you said, Clark, they do all the things most Eastern Conference teams do well. They just couldn't keep it together, Steve, to finish far above 500 in the East.
Well, losing
Who are you
Rondo was a huge
picking?
part of it, as they had
Me?
to adjust their entire offense midway through the season.
Oh.
And I think a lot of it too is
How
the
come
rest
they
of the
can
East
shoot the
has
threes,
caught
but I
up to them,
can't?
and time
Whoa,
is
whoa,
finally
whoa,
catching up to them.
whoa! What kind of pass was
That's out of
that?
bounds. Boston
Okay, out of
will retain possession. And so it's Boston with
Oh,
it,
you can like spin.
trailing by 10.
That's really cool.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The drive by Lee,
Whoa, whoa, no!
and they're moving it up. Ridnour kicks to Neal,
Who was guarding him?
and the Bucks lead by
Probably
12.
me, Because they
that is a
expect me
quick
just
bucket.
to
Pretty good
teleport
in
over there.
transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best. He doesn't have the elite speed or shooting ability to be an impact starter. But Luke Rittenauer, with his experience in the league, the way he can run an offense, his ball handling skills, and his three-point shot-making ability, is ideally suited to be a backup point guard and a very effective one for any team in the league.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, a curious signing for the Bucks this offseason.
Oh, no.
They
Oh.
added Julia on a
Okay.
3-year mid-level type deal.
Who's the
This
other
is a
one?
team that
Okay,
already
our ball.
had a logjam in the front court with Sanders, Henson, Ilyasova, and Drew Gooden. The Bucks traded away promising forward Tobias Harris last year for what became a couple of second-round
Give it
picks.
to him.
They did much the same with Mbah Moute. It's all about getting the most out of your assets. Guys, we'll see how the Bucks do shuffling their pieces around.
It'll be interesting to see. Thanks, Doris.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
The Celtics shooting their fifth and
They have
sixth
more
free
than
throws of the
double
game.
what I have.
Well, you look back at a season
very
ago,
good.
this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win.
Yeah, I think I'm like gonna cut
John
him
Rondo's
in the
checked in for
half.
Courtney Lee.
So yeah. So that it'll be like a nice stopping point. So yeah. I said so yeah twice, not 3 times. Whoop.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:03 left in the first half of
Oh, I
basketball.
didn't realize I got both of them.
Here's Delfino.
Don't let him in front
Here's
of me.
Mayo. Guarded by Bradley.
What kind of name is
Inside
Mayo?
the line. It's
I'm
rebounded
gonna put
by
you
Leonard.
on my hot dog.
Easy look there,
Mayo.
but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
He looks like a guy who would shoot some
Here's
threes
Bradley.
or something like that. I was trying to shoot a
Again,
3,
the
but
miss
it
by the
was just far
Celtics.
too.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
We've got a
I'm
9-second
sorry.
difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ilyasova passes to Sanders. Outside Mayo. The 3. And that one's good.
Ah,
Mayo's got his third basket of the night.
yeah. See, I'm not
There's
very
14
good,
seconds
but
left
I
to
guess
play
I'll
here
get
in the
better.
second quarter.
You know, as I play some more.
Rondo against Mayo. Rondo dishes to Bradley. 3 seconds left.
Oh,
And so we wrap up the first half.
okay.
Milwaukee on top. They lead
I guess
by
I'll be
13.
right back, guys.
And coming up
And
after the break, it'll be David
yeah.
Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.